Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Harold Timbers, along with my boys Davo
Yo.
and Swaggy.
Hello, hello.
And welcome back to the Root Beer and Digivices podcast. For today's episode, we're going to be talking about Cuphead and Mouse PI for Hire. Mostly Mouse PI for Hire since it's been recently released. But I feel like we should also talk about Cuphead as well since, both of them use like hand-drawn animation, like stuff from the 30s. Yeah.
Yeah, and like how and how the and how like how it's drawn like a lot of people into the games concerning like the cartoony animations and just
Yeah.
how well the games look and play.
Yeah. I remember, and it's crazy too, because they're not even developed by the same people. That's
No,
the crazy part about it.
I mean, both games were made, but both games were made by completely different companies. I
Yeah.
mean, when it comes to when it comes to Cuphead, that was like first unveiled back in like E3 2013 or 2014, one of the 2 years.
2013.
Yeah, rest in peace E3.
Yeah.
The game didn't come out until like 2017, and it's kind of crazy just how many great games came out in 2017. It's even crazy to think that
Yeah.
like it's nearly 10 years ago since Cuphead came out. And
Shit.
a lot of other games that came out that year too.
Shit. I still remember when Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy came out that year.
2027 is going to be the 10th anniversary of Persona 5 in the North American region since it's already the 10th anniversary for the game in Japan.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
Well, almost the 10th anniversary in Japan.
Right.
But yeah.
And
yeah.
with the recent release of Mouse PI for Hire, that one was like that was like announced back in that was like announced back in like in 2023. I thought it was like announced
Technically
earlier or something.
2024.
Yeah, I thought it was like announced like a little bit earlier, but I forgot it was around that time because like I remember it seeing like it being announced and like seeing like its development in progress throughout the times.
Yeah.
And I just remembered like following along the development trail and just seeing like how it's going and it looked like it was getting good, and it
Yeah.
has.
Yep. I still remember, when Cuphead was still exclusive to PC and Xbox One. And I remember seeing a Xbox One console that was like Cuphead themed.
There was a Cuphead console theme.
Yeah, Cuphead painted console,
Huh.
Xbox One.
That's the first I've heard of that. I didn't think there was like a Cuphead themed console.
Yeah.
I mean, when it came to, when it came to games that I played, there would might be like a home background theme on PlayStation or like
Yeah, because I'm actually looking here and it's saying a highly limited Cuphead themed Xbox One S console was created by Studio MDHR and Microsoft 2017 to celebrate the game's launch, featuring custom 1930s style artwork and a yellow and red theme. These rare consoles were primarily given away as prizes rather than sold at retail, making them collector's items. And I can see that there's a video that Lamar Wilson uploaded. Rest in peace, Lamar. Yeah, of
oh
him doing the console.
oh yeah, that's right. The yellow was used for the game's was it like the box art or like the logo?
It was the console that they painted. Like,
I think of the game's like icon because like I remember like when they unveiled the DLC, the Delicious Last Course, they used like a mint green color for the background instead of yellow.
yeah. I know if you do buy the Delicious Last Course, the title screen music will literally change.
I know that you can change it back to the original if you prefer the original instead of like the DLC music, which is
Yeah.
pretty neat.
And apparently there are Cuphead styled Xbox One controllers themed after Mugman, Cuphead, and Miss Chalice, as well as a Cuphead themed controller by Power A.
Hmm.
Yeah, quite a few Cuphead themed controllers from Power A. Now that
Yeah,
I think about it and seeing it, which is funny because they're the same people that made the Crash Bandicoot themed Switch controllers.
they did.
Yeah, I uploaded them on my channel.
I guess I haven't looked at that yet.
Yeah, shit.
uh,
I definitely would love to get that Cuphead controller, even though I already have a shit ton of Switch controllers.
and I'm sure the controllers are probably are probably being priced up on high amounts of dollars at this point.
Yeah, more than likely.
Yep.
Yeah, but I still also remember, when Cuphead was announced on Switch, and then a year afterward we got it on PS4.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like I think back when Cuphead first came out, like I saw some people, they were somehow playing the game with PlayStation 4 controllers.
I
And
mean, yeah,
it was even to the point where like some of the button prompts said the words triangle in letters instead of like the icon triangle. And other
but
times
that's
they would say like select or back out with the X button or a circle, and it would say like the actual words like it's circle instead of like the circle button icon. I was like, how did and I was like, how did people manage to get the game to read PlayStation buttons?
but that's the thing. Steam games literally allow you to play like games with video game controllers. I mean, shit.
Right.
I
Some
mean,
have
shit.
it built in.
Yeah.
So they
I mean, shit. I play games like Baldi's Basics Classic Remastered, and Cuphead because I actually bought it on Steam back when it was still new. You can literally play those games with. I literally play those games with a PS3 controller, a third-party one.
So it would still so would it show like the PlayStation button prompts, or would it show like the Xbox button prompts?
Believe it or not, it literally shows button prompts for the fucking Xbox One because it thinks it's an Xbox One controller.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck do I look like? And what's crazy is Steam acknowledges it's a PlayStation 3 controller, but yet it still shows Xbox button prompts.
Yeah. The
well,
game's not
well,
Steam is.
well. I guess they assume that you have an Xbox controller at that moment.
Yeah. I also remember.
Unless you're playing like some other game that was made by PlayStation, like a PC released PS5 game, but at the same time, it's still kind of weird, and it's still like weird and cursed to see like a PlayStation game with Xbox buttons. Because like I remember when the Kingdom Hearts games were ported to Xbox, and seeing like the triangle button prompts replaced with the white button, I'm just like that is like so weird and unhinged to see, but it makes sense.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure y'all might know about the those collector editions of both the games for like Cuphead and Mouse PI for Hire as well.
Wait, there were collection editions?
Well, there's a collector's edition coming out for Mouse PI for Hire, and believe it or not, it comes out in literally fucking July 10th of this year. Which hearing that now, I just straight up said, nah, fuck it. I'll just get it digitally, even though I'm a physical copy person.
Did something go wrong when they were making the collector's edition, or were they like
No,
low
it's
and
the
stuff?
fact that it's coming out literally 3 months after the full game originally came out.
Maybe something must have happened, but I'm sure the developers are trying to make sure like the quality of the products are good.
Yeah.
I made sure like no, they
But,
made sure like the game was well made, and like
but
even when the game launched, like they made sure like the patch and issue that happened on Xbox, and they made sure it was fixed pronto. and
Yeah.
that's dedication. Making sure the game is running smoothly and patching out issues that happened on day one.
I don't think that's the thing about it, because
Oh,
literally video games like Cuphead and, especially Final Fantasy Freddy's will release digitally first, but then, physical versions will get later on.
true.
Yeah, because they've been doing that. They've especially also been doing that with Secret of the Mimic recently. The most recent Final Fantasy Freddy's game.
I forgot that game came out. I have not been following the Five Nights at Freddy's series ever since ever since the Ruin DLC. I've kind of forgot about the series. I'll
Yeah,
be honest. I haven't been
yeah.
watching much of Markiplier play the game, or haven't been paying attention to much of the game theories.
Hell, I've still, like, even now, I still am on Help 1 and 2, on PS5.
Oh yeah, that's right, the VR game.
Yeah. Well, the sequel to the first VR game.
Hmm.
But yeah, but for the collector's edition for Cuphead, it basically includes a physical copy of the game with the delicious last course on the cartridge, believe it or not. But it also comes with a handcrafted Cuphead marionette, as well as a hand crank music box, 6 Cuphead funnies, an individual numbered membership card, fold out inkwell owl poster, a Classio sleeve, interior artwork, and a premium transforming outer box featuring the asbestos safety curtain.
Cuphead funnies. What is
Yeah,
that?
basically like if you remember like Garfield, those comics.
Oh yeah, comic strips.
Yeah, comic strips
Oh.
like that were a thing like back in the 70s and 80s and shit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
newspapers.
Okay, yeah, I kind of remember that now on the newspapers my grandpa used to read back in the day. Like there used to be like some of those little comic strips at the bottom of the newspaper.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember now. I just forgot what it was called because like I was confused. I'm just like, what are those?
you didn't go to the 90s, did you?
I wasn't born in the 90s, man.
I was.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I was born roughly 3 months before the release of Ratchet and Clank Going Commando in the US, man.
And Finding Nemo. Let's add that.
Okay, yeah.
No, speaking of like DLCs, like coming with the main game on cartridge, that's what Sega also did with Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania Plus stuff.
Yeah, but the thing about the Mouseburg edition, which is the collector's edition for Mouse PI for Hire, apparently it's only coming for the PS5 and Switch 2, as far as I see. They're not even releasing one for the Xbox Series X, apparently.
Are they low on materials or something, or what's going on?
I don't know. It's just weird. My guess is they're going to wait until, the Xbox One version comes out to make a Mouseburg edition for the Xbox Series X, because they are actually making 8th gen versions of Mouse PI for Hire, for PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I think I recall that they were mentioning about that or something. I could be wrong, or I might have forgotten.
Yeah. But anyways, for the Mouseburg edition that comes out literally in July 10th, which I sure as hell ain't waiting
2
for
months.
to get
2 months by now.
physical. Huh?
2 months by now, as of this, as of well, it's gonna be coming out like in 2 months as of today, as of today's recording.
Yeah. But apparently the Mouseburg edition, it comes with, of course, the standard game, but it also comes with 33 baseball trading cards, or 32. Can't even tell from reading it. It also comes with 3 premium postcards, a 7-inch vinyl disc with 4 tracks, a comic book with 2 sticker sheets included, and a 2-sided poster.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
A vinyl containing some of the game's music, pretty cool. I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake did that.
And so did Persona 5 as well.
I didn't know that.
Oh. Well, you best start knowing it because you're not in the 90s anymore.
I mean, I did watch someone play Mouse PI for Hire, and I recall that, and I do recall watching them play the game to the and they got to one of the baseball card segments.
Yeah, I cool. Also tried that baseball card thing out. It was actually pretty fun, not gonna lie.
It kind of had a familiarity to something in another game I played, but I can't remember like if it was similar or exactly like that in another game I played. I can't remember which game it was.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, was it my mind wants to think it's similar to the mode Flick Rush in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, but that is not the same.
Yeah. But anyways, so after playing a bit of like Mouse PI for Hire and Cuphead, I can somewhat say that I do love Mouse PI for Hire, but at the same time, I kind of like Cuphead a bit more, only because I'm kind of somewhat of a platformer guy over like a shooting game guy nowadays.
I mean, from what I've seen and from what I've seen from gameplay and reviews wise, I mean, when it comes to both Cuphead and Mouse PI for Hire, Cuphead is kind of more on the difficult platformer and boss fight design, similar to how difficult the Mega Man games are.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever played or heard of Mega Man.
Yeah, of course. One of my friends back then was obsessed with Mega Man.
I mean, the only knowledge I have from Mega Man is just, well, Mega Man was a fighter in Smash 4 and came back in Ultimate. Yep. And like, you know, I tried a little bit of one of the games on that one demo thing in the Wii U version. I tried out like one of the games on the NES application on the Switch. Yeah, like the difficulty does not lie. Like it is a difficult NES game, and like I know there's like a huge like span of games, and like even Smash Bros has like made sure to reference a lot of the games, which is very cool. And like I can tell, like, you know, Cuphead is like similar to that because, like, you know, you got like tricky platforming, you got like super hard bosses, and like I kind of think that like I think Cuphead is kind of like a Mega Man inspired game. I could be wrong, but it has like that sense of like Mega Man-esque to it.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to Mouse PI for Hire, as a no, I wasn't. No, wait, I said that wrong. It has a more of a feel of a Doom shooter, as what I've heard from many people that play the game. Like it is like a first-person Doom shooter game. Like if anyone's ever played like a Doom game, what if it's like the original Doom on the '90s Doom on PC, or even like the recent Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal, or the more recent Doom game from recently. Yeah, it has like that first-person Doom shooter feel. Like, you know, like you're like in first person, you're like in the corridors, and you basically just shoot everything with guns.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, I have yet to play a Doom game, but honestly, I like that first person, like, you know, shooter idea. Like, just walking in corridors, using all sorts of guns, and even like there's even like some melee and there's even some melee weapons in the game that you can use like in Doom, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but one thing Mouse PI for Hire does have over Cuphead is voice acting, like full-on voice acting.
I mean, if we're also going to count the TV show that the Cuphead game has gotten, like the Cuphead show, there is voice acting, but if we're kind of like just the games, yeah, PI for Hire is the only game that is the only one of the two that actually has voice acting, but if we're counting also like other things like the TV show, yeah, both would have voice acting per se. I mean, technically there is some vocals in some of the songs in Cuphead. Like when you enter like those rooms where you talk to King Dice before entering other aisles, like you'll hear someone singing in the background.
Yeah,
And like, and even some of the boss, and even some of the boss themes in the DLC aisle have some lyrics too.
Yeah, apparently the singer of the King Dice theme, it's actually a female who sings that, and from what I heard, it is actually apparently King Dice's voice, his actual voice, what it would be.
Wait, what?
King Dice's theme for when you go between aisles after like getting all the contracts and whatnot in each one.
Yeah.
The singer of that song is a female, and apparently, the singer of that song is a female, and
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, and from what I've heard, it's apparently also King Dice's actual voice, if he had a voice in the game.
I did not know that. For a long time, I thought it was like a male singing that song. Like it sounded like a male singing it too. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to blame or say anything like it's wrong or anything, but like that's impressive. Like, to be fair, like even in Super Mario 3D Land, a female voice actor did voice Boom Boom, but then again, I didn't know, and that's still impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, when it came to like the TV show, they definitely changed the voice actor, or unless it is the same person. I don't know. I didn't check the credited VAs for the TV show.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the first time because, like, for example, I didn't even know Manny Rivera from El Tigre was voiced by a female.
Wait, which one?
Manny Rivera from El Tigre was voiced by a female actor.
Huh.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were mentioning one of the bosses, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what else? I know we were mentioning the gameplay, but like I felt like I wanted to discuss more about the gameplay.
Oh, but like, I mean, I was going to talk about the Cuphead show.
Oh
which came out the same year as the Delicious Last Course. Funny enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Miss Chalice did make an appearance. That's right. Miss Chalice does make an appearance in the show because like she because like she does appear in the intro.
And it's funny because she's also voiced by Gray Delisle. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, voice of Daphne.
Yeah, and the voice of Frankie, Foster, Vicky, Yumi, Mandy, and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. And Raven.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was wait. Why was I thinking like when I heard you say Raven, I thought you meant like Tara Strong, but no, that's different. That's different.
Yeah, Raven from Teen Titans, the OG, I think.
Yeah. OG.
Yeah.
I kind of got myself mixed there and was like, wait a minute.
Because I remember like picturing in my head like both Mandy and Raven like sitting next to each other. Like, yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
There was those Cartoon Network like commercials or like that one Cartoon Network World thing where all the characters
were
doing
like behind the scenes.
Yeah, that
day-to-day life.
Yeah, that. What was that called? I do remember seeing that from watching like a video about like the Cartoon about the Cartoon Network eras.
Yeah.
But back to the show, the Cuphead show. I have yet to see it, but like I've heard that like the show is pretty good and even like
it is. Only thing I don't like is that they removed all of the alcohol and tobacco references that the game had.
I mean, when it comes to a kid's show, like, yeah, like it definitely would have affected like the age rating and whatnot. Like, I mean, as someone who's watched both the English dub and the original Japanese version of the Kirby anime, yeah, there were a lot of cut scenes. There were a lot of like cut clips and scenes of characters with alcohol bottles and smoking removed.
I mean,
like for example, in one of the episodes in the Kirby anime, there was one scene that was cut from the Japanese version, that was cut from the American version, where Kirby was being a police officer, like that one police officer guy, and there was one scene where the bird character drops an Uzi on Kirby, and he starts shooting the gun uncontrollably wild. And he even shoots down some wine bottles, and they all break open, spilling a lot of wine, and that had to be removed from the English dub.
Yeah,
and it is crazy. Like, it's not too like insane. It's just like it's just like, bruh, he's got a gun, and he can't even control the Uzi. And all the comments are just like, for his neutral special, he wields a gun, and all the other comments are just like, so this is where we got the gun ability in Forgotten Land.
Yeah. But that's the thing, though. Like, for fuck's sake, you literally see Bugs Bunny in one of those cartoon shorts or whatever of him shooting someone just for coughing.
Well, that was probably handled differently back then. I don't know what was handled back then and what was fine and what was like too much.
I mean, literally nothing was too much.
I do recall watching Tom and Jerry, and there were like a few shorts like where Tom or Jerry were smoking like a cigar, but that's about it.
Yeah. But like the thing is, old cartoons, like pretty much anything wasn't really too much. I mean, for fuck's sake, for Swing You Sinners, literally the protagonist of that short literally goes to hell, I believe. And for another old short called Feline Follies, you literally see Felix the cat, after finding out he has a family, straight up go to a gas valve and literally turn it on while he has a tube in his mouth waiting for the gasoline to go in.
What?
I'm not even joking. He literally turned on a gas valve and had the hose in his mouth.
What the heck?
Just waiting for it to do its work.
I can't tell if this was dark or something that was or what. That is, whoa.
Shit. Imagine if YouTube, instead of being a thing in like 2005, it became a thing in like 1945 or 55 or something like that.
I'm sure they would have been fine with that back then, but nowadays, demonetized.
Yeah. I can either that or age restriction, because literally
definitely because like there were plenty of times I would see like some classic Looney Tunes shorts, and sometimes you would see like the Warner Brothers logo printed on the screen. It would say like some of these clips used some materials that were fine back then, but are now a little bit more suggestive nowadays. And just like, times have changed a little too much.
Yeah, way too much for now.
I mean, sure, back then it was funny, but now it's just like, where did all the sensitivity come from? Like why did it spike like this?
Yeah. Yeah, but I would love to see like some kind of show for Mouse PI for Hire, and I'm pretty sure they could go a bit more mature since the Mouse PI for Hire game is rated T for teen, while Cuphead was rated everyone 10 and up, even though I get alcohol and tobacco in that.
I could definitely see Mouse PI for Hire getting a TV show, and it could probably be like aimed towards teens or early or even like young adults. I could see that.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, all we would really see was like shit that we'd see in Happy Tree Friends, like decapitation and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. PI for Hire does have a bit of that with some of the guns you can use in the game.
Yeah.
But then again, that can also happen again in the Doom games. But Doom games are a lot more like mature rated.
Yeah.
Although technically the earlier games were like more like had like a T rating or something. I don't know. I would have to check to see like what were the age ratings for the 90s Doom games on PC.
Yeah.
Because nowadays the more recent Doom games are now M-rated, if I remember.
Yeah.
A part of me wants to try out the Doom games. A part of me doesn't want to. Part of me would like the gameplay. A part of me would not like the graphic destruction.
Yeah.
But
But honestly, when Mouse PI for Hire does come out on 8th gen consoles, I'm planning on, just getting the PS4 version just so that I can have an extra platinum trophy to gloat about.
Of course.
Yeah. Because literally,
yes.
Because literally a month from now and a day to be exact, will literally mark 10 years since I got my first platinum trophy.
Huh. What was the first platinum? What was your first platinum?
Uncharted 2 Among Thieves on the PS3.
Huh.
Yeah. And since then, I've gotten, as of right now, I currently have 75 in my collection.
Like platinums or 75,000 or like 75,000 total trophies.
75 total platinum trophies.
Oh, I thought you meant like you had like seven, like I thought you were saying that you had like 7,000 like plus trophies in total.
Nah. If anyone, Terrence would probably have that much.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyways, I do plan on getting the Switch 2 version of Mouse PI probably once this episode ends. Because, I literally have a tendency to buy games on multiple consoles. Even now with home consoles and the Switch consoles and stuff.
I mean, I don't have a lot of a lot of games I have, I either have them on PC or on PlayStation, but the idea of having it on Switch is pretty good too, because sometimes be able to play some games on the go was actually pretty cool. And
yeah,
I've been seeing a thing online about how an artist has recently been playing Persona 5 Royal on their Switch while they go on tour, and it's kind of cool seeing them playing the game on the go while they're going on tour. It's just wow, you could see how far they gone through the campaign.
Yeah.
But of course, when it comes to the Switch, I might just stick to Nintendo exclusives or even a game or two that might sound interesting to play on the Switch if it's not on PlayStation or if it's got something on there that might seem interesting to do on Switch than on PlayStation or PC.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yeah, Switch games nowadays, when it comes to non-first party titles, like games not made by Nintendo that are on Switch 1, I will mostly get those. If they have a Switch 2 version, I'll actually get those because I actually pre-ordered Time Stranger for the Switch 2 version for Switch 2, even though we also have a Switch 1 version coming.
Oh, if I were you, I know there's a Switch 2 version of Persona 3 Reload, but from what I've heard, from what I've heard about that version, apparently I've heard that the Switch 2 version was rushed.
Yeah,
that's why it was a game key card.
Yeah, so if you were to get Reload, I suggest either the PlayStation or PC, the PlayStation, Xbox, or PC version, depending on which one you play on.
I have it on PS5 physically.
I mean, personally, I would get the PS5 version first, and then probably the PS4 version. And then,
when I got the game, I got both PS5 and PS4.
Yeah, but thing is, physical collector here.
Yep.
So,
Actually, now I think about it, actually, respect for physical copies, since there was that recent announcement about how there was I'm not sure if you guys have seen that recent announcement about how if you own a digital game, there'll be like a month there'll be like a month a limit of how long you can own the games.
Oh yeah, for PlayStation games.
Yeah, and I think they kind of toned down that punishment system or something.
Yeah, that shit happened to me recently when I bought Case Animatronics on PS4 after I found out, it was released on consoles.
That really happened. I saw that happening. I'm just like, it's kind of a good thing I got my games downloaded now, because like I don't know if I want to even uninstall them at this point, or even just like stick to physical copies.
And it's ironic. It's ironic considering I think Sony literally made fun of Microsoft for doing that at one point.
Yeah, they did, and now they were doing it too. Look how far they've fallen.
But as for Mouse PI for Hire, I hope it, I know my thumbnail artist has been uploading gameplay videos of that game quite a lot recently, and they seem to be really getting into it. Don't really blame them.
Wait, have they played the game or something?
Yeah, they have the game.
Oh.
And also, as for myself, the one achievement / trophy I'm missing for the PS4 version and also the Steam version of Cuphead is for beating the game in expert mode.
Oh yeah,
I actually did a stream about a year and a half back.
I think I recall seeing that, but like I only stuck around for like a few minutes.
Yeah, I did Inkwell Isle 1 on expert mode, and yeah, that shit was hard as hell. And considering I have not played Cuphead in a while, yeah, I feel like it's going to be much more stressful.
Yeah, considering that you were going right back into the game after like a long time, and you've forgotten like how the bosses worked and whatnot. Yeah, that would be a lot more tougher.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is the thing I also wanted to mention, but I'm not sure if you guys have. But I'm not sure if you guys are into the speedrunning scene. But like, I know Cuphead has had like a speedrunning scene for quite some time, but I'm not sure of how well the speedrunning scene is for Mouse PI for Hire yet, because like the game's still like freshly new at this point.
Yeah.
But I know the Cuphead speedrunning scene has been going for a long while, and like one particular runner that I do recognize is the Mexican runner, or TMR, and he's been pretty good at the speedrunning scene for quite some time for Cuphead.
Yeah. I also remember 2 years back, around the time when, I was in my little Cuphead phase, I remember at one point just being obsessed with it so much that I actually went to a gas station and legit, for the very first time, tried smoking a cigar. Because, there's that one mini boss during King Dice's stage called Mr. Weezy.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's also
a cutscene where you see the devil smoking one too.
Yeah, but oh yeah, that is right. I was about to say, nah, that's a cigarette, but then I remembered, yeah, it's a cigar. But yeah, I was surprised, they added that stuff in that game and it got the rating it did.
We here on the podcast do not encourage smoking.
Which, it's also crazy because, the ESRB will literally be pretty ridiculous when it comes to ratings. Because I know, like, from Spyro, when it came to, like, the gun turrets, they had changed them to, like, shooting jelly or something like that. Because if they kept the guns, it would have received a T rating.
Pinstripe Pinstripe kept his Tommy gun for the Insane trilogy, and no one bet an eyelid. What happened there?
But to be fair, I mean, that game was rated E10+, but my problem is the fact that, in the original, there were like turret guns, and the game had a E for everyone rating. Yeah. But anyways, is there anything else we should talk about? I mean, we talked about the special controls and stuff.
Wait, didn't we already mention that? The special controllers for Cuphead and Mouse PI for Hire?
Special controllers for Cuphead, for the Switch One.
Oh, okay. I was going to say like hasn't there been like any like mouse PI for higher themed controllers or not yet?
Not really.
Okay, maybe not yet.
Yeah, it's too new.
Yeah. I mean, for fuck's sake, it hasn't even been released physically yet. Like I said, we still gotta wait, 2 months, which will also be when the Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions of Time Stranger come out.
Oh yeah, the Cuphead controllers.
Yeah.
You mentioned about the Cuphead controllers. Like, I know you mentioned the ones for Xbox controllers, but like, what about the other ones? Oh yeah. Yeah. You mentioned the Switch 1 controllers. That's what you said. I forgot about that.
Yeah. But honestly, I would love to see, some kind of wish, they would make like custom controllers for like PS4 and whatnot.
True. I mean, like with some of the color palettes I've seen with the DualSense controllers for PS5, I could probably, no, there could maybe be like a Cuphead or a Mugman like color themed like DualSense controller, maybe. If someone wanted to do that, like I could probably see it like that, like there could be like a red or blue one, maybe. Maybe even like a yellow one for Miss Chalice if someone was up to do that one, but like that, I was just thinking like maybe that could work too.
Yeah.
I mean, I've also seen some people made some unique color mock-ups of some other like characters on DualSense controllers, and like I even saw like someone make a DualSense controller have the color scheme of Shantae from the Shantae games.
Oh,
it was pretty cool. A mix of like purple, scarlet red, and like and yellow, a unique mix of colors.
Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it for what I wanted to talk about. Apparently, from what I'm looking at, apparently they do have a special Cuphead themed PS4 controller.
What does it look like?
I'll send you the image for what it looks like probably after this, but basically it has Cuphead on the left side while it has Mugman on the right, and it's basically the whole controller is yellow with the analog sticks being red and all of the other buttons being blue.
Oh, that looks cool. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I might actually get it. Not gonna lie, if I can find it.
It's kind of like representing the icon, or the not the icon, like the
game in general.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say, because like the original game it had like a yellow background, and the DLC had like a mint green background.
Yeah.
What else? I think I remembered something, but like it might, but like but like it may or may not be relevant. But wait, we've already talked about controllers. We've already talked about like gameplay and like speedrunning scene and like comparisons and differences.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I could think of is just like if the only thing I could think of is just like which one would you prefer to play? Like, would you prefer to play Cuphead or Mouse PA for Hire? But like, I feel like I would enjoy both. But like a part of me would not. A part of me would like both Cuphead and Mouse PA for Hire, but like a part of me would not like the difficulty spike of Cuphead or and like again, like a part of me would have to like would have to like get invested into the Doom Doom shooter like series to understand like understand like the feel of playing a Doom shooter in Mouse PI for Hire. But like I think I could probably still enjoy both. I mean,
yeah,
I did get the Cuphead me costume in Smash Ultimate, and that was still pretty cool.
Yeah, I still remember that.
Like a deluxe me costume.
Yep. Yeah, it even came in with the flower boss theme, which was pretty sick.
Yep, because they actually did that months earlier with Sans from Undertale.
But no Mugman costume. But hey, maybe in the next Smash game, what if it's Smash Ultimate Deluxe or Smash 6 or what? Maybe we could see a Mugman costume, and even a Miss Chalice costume, or maybe even a Mouse PI for Hire costume. Or even one of the two becoming a fully fledged fighter. Who knows?
Yeah. Personally, difficulty wise, I choose Mouse PI for Hire since I find it a bit more easier, especially since you can pick what difficulty you want to go with when you start up the game. Mm-hmm. But and like in general, like gameplay wise, I think I like Cuphead more.
Yeah. You did say that you like the platforming scene or something.
Yeah. Yep. But I guess that's it. Anything else you should talk about?
I think I've already said my stuff about this. I mean, like, a part of me wants to keep going, but another part of me is just like, I think I've already said my fair share of like both games. Like both games I definitely need to play at some point to get like a better opinion. But like, I think both games are great. Like both two third party games or indie games or something. Both made by different companies with cartoony drawings and like art style, fancy music, or not fancy music, or more like classic music or something, or classical, I should say. And just in how both games drew in like a really big audience. That's really well. It just shows how great those games have came out to be.
Yeah. But anyways, I think we should end it off right there for this episode.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, everyone, so that is it for today's episode. And if you all enjoyed, please like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. And for new videos every day. And be sure to share with family and friends. Hope they enjoyed as well. Anyways, this has been Harold, along with Dave Ho.
Yo.
And Swaggy.
Yep.
And we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.